Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
You knew the team you were coming into was losing, but you wanted to turn it around. Where do you start? Do you start with strength? Do you start with stamina? Do you start with attitude?
Well, you start with all those things, but the number one most important thing is attitude and being mentally positive and believe that you can do what you're going to do. I remember the first time that I went into that room to speak to the team when I got the job, and there was a lot of excitement. Obviously, the NFL head coach had come. We're excited. They had lost, I think at that time, 18 straight games, not just 0-12. They had lost the 6 prior to the end of the season before. So I remember standing in front of him and talking to him and just telling him that with these same people in the room, we're going to be the #1 offense in the country next year. And at that time, we were 118 out of 118. So we're only #2 pass offense the next year, and I think we were 10th overall. But it's a belief of doing it, and my coaches have done a great job. I surrounded myself with good people that believe like I believe, and that trickles down to the players.
It almost reminds me of like Bad News Bears or something, right? It's like you can't get worse, but it's got to win something sometime, right? But how do you sell that to this team that they weren't demoralized?
Well, obviously, there's a lot of things that we do. They got demoralized the first game. After I had that speech and we sold out the stadium to play USC, we got beat, I think, 68-3 or something. And I really, to this day, think that we won the team over by the meeting the next day when we met with them. Because here they had believed and they're trying to, turn around, and then they just get their rear ends kicked like that. And, and I still remember showing the film to them, going over it play by play, and then showing them at practice. We had done it correctly in practice, but yet here's a game and we don't do it right. And you've done it 1,000 times this way. And just convincing them that it was nothing else but that we didn't do what we said we were going to do. And sure enough, once we got that first win, it just started to snowball, and then we ended up having the biggest turnaround in the history of the game, and nobody's ever, and I doubt that it'll ever be broken. I mean, to turn an 0-18 program to win 9 games in a bowl against Oregon State was an exciting year, one that we'll always remember.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com. where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.